Post No Bills, Toronto Street Posters from the 1950s to 1990s is a free exhibit in the TD Gallery at Toronto Reference Library. In the time before the internet, posters were a cheap and effective way to get the word out for individuals and institutions who did not have access to radio or television, and utility poles, newspaper boxes, and construction sites were the billboards of the people. This exhibit showcases Toronto posters gathered by Alan and Thomas Suddon between the 1950s and the 1990s. Learn about the history of posters in Toronto, various controversies involving them, and a landmark court case that went all the way to the Supreme Court of Canada, which confirmed that posters were a protected form of expression under the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. The subject matter of these posters is as varied as the surfaces they were glued and stapled to. Because they could be produced cheaply and quickly, they were a common means of promoting protests and demonstrations, especially for members of minority communities, counterculture movements, and other marginalized groups. Before Facebook and other social media outlets made it easier to reach wide audiences online, concerts, plays, festivals, and other cultural events were often promoted by blanketing surrounding areas with eye-catching posters in the hope of grabbing the attention of persons passing by and turning them into paying audience members. Local businesses that could not afford ads on television, the radio, or in newspapers could also level the playing field somewhat by advertising their wares and services on posters in their neighborhoods or anywhere else they hope to attract customers. If you have an interest in the history of pop culture, graphic design, or the many changes Toronto went through during the second half of the 20th century, Post No Bills will catch your eye the same way the posters originally informed, educated, inflamed, and entertained pedestrians across Toronto.